right, getting ready for wintry precipitation in South Texas. This is not something we talk about terribly often, but we will be observing some heading into tonight. One of the reasons this coastal low that's starting to gather itself off of the South Texas Gulf Coast. You can see the precip starting to spread in to the coastal bend and KIII viewing area. I did mention this earlier, the spin around this feature shoving in slightly milder air, 40s in a lot of the coastal counties while it's still close to freezing out in the brush country. This will move a little bit to the east overnight, and that movement will help draw in more of a northerly wind. It's going to be very windy overnight into tomorrow morning. That north wind will help temperatures get down to around freezing in the morning. So overnight, we will see that transition to the wintry mix of freezing rain, sleet, and perhaps a few snow flurries mixing in. And that transition will work northwest to the southeast as the overnight hours continue to roll by. By tomorrow morning, again, could have some ice on some area roads. The wind chill value, teens and low 20s with wind gusts up around 40 miles per hour. This all clears out fairly quickly. I think before noon, rain, wintry mix, all that will be finished, and we'll get some clearing into Tuesday afternoon. That will help temperatures get back to above freezing, maybe even into the low 40s. But conversely, with the clear skies and the settling wind, it's into Wednesday morning that looks to be the coldest time frame through this entire wintry bout. I do think a hard freeze will be on the table for some inland locations. Right now, we've got Corpus Christi in the middle 20s. So, that would be the coldest time frame. We'll be focusing on that heading into tomorrow. First things first, a few tenths of an inch of rain preceding the wintry mix, and that's another variable that may add to the possibility of some of this sticking around. It's not going to be a lot of freezing rain. It will not be a lot of sleet. It won't be a lot of snow, but up to around a tenth of an inch that's all it takes really to start having problems on area roads, especially on bridges and overpasses. So the ice accumulations and the impacts, I think we're going to be in this few category. Avoid unnecessary travel. Icy bridges or overpasses, that's going to be the first thing that will ice if it starts happening. And again, we could be looking at some power outages with the wind coupled with freezing rain sticking on things like power lines. So it'll be a mix overnight. It'll start first in the northern and western counties of the viewing area, and then all modes in play into Tuesday morning, done by noontime. Again, I don't see a strong likelihood for significant totals with respect to snowfall. We're mainly focused on the freezing rain. For travel concerns, it'll start to unravel tonight. Tomorrow morning, not looking great. That's going to be, I think, the worst of it. There could be some lingering stuff, ice on area roads into Tuesday night and refreezing on Wednesday morning. So that'll be something to watch out for. But that outlook hinges heavily on what happens tomorrow morning on the roads. So tonight, 30. Wind chill in the teens or low 20s, light rain or drizzle transitioning to freezing rain, sleet, or a few snow flurries. Winds way up, gusting 40 miles per hour, and that wind being so high is also a deterrent for snowfall growth. The snowflakes hit each other up there, and it's just not a good environment for it. 38 tomorrow, may make a run at 40 if the clouds can break up and we really get into some sunshine. But watch out for the wintry mix in the morning. Wednesday morning, a hard freeze right now is possible. Some of the guidance coming in a little milder this afternoon. We're still in that mid-20s range Wednesday morning. After that, we start to snap out of it. Still mid to maybe low 30s Thursday and Friday mornings with some sun, and then the south winds take over, and sayonara to the wintry type weather with 70s by the weekend.
Wow.
Just like that.
Lots of details you mentioned there. I want to hone in on this one, though. As you mentioned, our roads likely are going